So if you have a question, 200 grams of magnesium and 75 decimeters cubed of oxygen is mixed together, how much magnesium oxide will be formed? So if we have 200 grams of that and 75 decimeters cubed of that, how much magnesium oxide will be formed? So first of all, mass equals Mr. Mole. So mole is equal to mass over the MR. So that's going to be 200 divided by, what's the MR of magnesium? 24. So 200 divided by 24 is going to be equal to 8.33. Okay, moles. Now, 75 decimeters cubed, so the volume is equal to 24 times the moles. So the moles is going to be 75 divided by 24. So in that case, we've got 75 divided by 24. So that would be 3.13 moles of oxygen. So we have 8.33 moles of magnesium and 3.13 moles of oxygen. That is what we have. Okay, what we need, well, if we have 8.33 moles of magnesium, because the ratio is 2 to 1, you are going to need that will require 4.17 moles of oxygen, whereas the 3.13 moles of oxygen that we have will require 6.26 moles of magnesium. So this is what we will need. What do we have? So if we have 3.13 moles of oxygen, which we do, that will need 6.26 moles of magnesium. Do we have that? Yes. So we do have that. Do we have 4.17 moles of oxygen? No. Okay. So the oxygen is in excess. We have too much of it. Some will be left over. Okay, so the magnesium is the limiting reagent. The amount of magnesium will determine the amount of product that is formed. Okay, so it's 2 to 1 to 1. Therefore, 6 sorry, it's the other way around, isn't it? The oxygen is the limiting reagent, isn't it? So the oxygen is the limiting reagent. The amount of oxygen will determine the amount of the product that's formed. Because we only have 3.13. Therefore, 6.26 moles of magnesium will react with 3.13 moles of oxygen to form 3.13 moles of MgO, because there is a 2:1 ratio. Okay, this means that, was it 8.33 minus the answer? There is an excess of 2.07 moles of magnesium, which is left over because there's too much magnesium. Okay, so the mass of magnesium, the mass of MgO, mass is equal to Mr. Mole. So that is going to be equal to the MR, which is going to be 24 plus 16, times 3.13 moles. So that's going to be 40 times 3.13 moles, which is equal to what? So 40 times 3.13 is equal to 125.2. MgO. Okay.